Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be recapping the first 3 days of training camp. There's a bunch of quotes, a bunch of other news that I'm going to get into as well in this video. So stay tuned for this whole video. It's going to be filled with information. But yeah, like I was saying, let's get right into it. After day 1 of training camp, Tomas Satoransky talked to the media. He said, "I love competition, so this is great for me. A lot of guys are talented on this team, especially at the point guard position. For me, it's just great that I can get better with these guys and also can help out a little bit." As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Satoransky. I truly expect him to become our starting point guard, if not be our starting point guard when the season starts. So that's really good to see that him and the point guards are already getting at it, trying to, who can start and who will get the most minutes and helping each other out. And if you guys didn't know, Satoransky played with Otto Porter Jr. in Washington last year before Otto was traded, and they asked Satoransky how it was playing with him again. He said, "It's great. It was one of those things I loved about coming to Chicago. I have a great relationship with Otto Porter, not only on the court, but off the court too. He's a very friendly guy, a team player, and that's what is important to me." I feel like not a lot of Bulls fans knew that they played together, and I knew that, and I was really happy that he came, to Chicago, and I'm sure Otto was one of, not a big reason, but I'm sure he was one of the reasons why he also came here, because we're a really talented team trying to make the playoffs, and he already has a good friend on the team, so I'm sure that helped him out. And Otto Porter Jr. also said the vibe was good. Everybody was excited. We continued to work on our things that we did in September, added a lot of things. So yeah, it's really good to see that everyone's happy with training camp so far. And then this is where the news gets kind of scary, but it's also good. In practice, Wendell Carter Jr. sprained his left ankle. And, I know this video is going to be a little late, but thankfully he's okay right now. But yeah, he did hurt his ankle in practice. And Daniel Gafford also hyperextended his elbow in the first day of training camp. But thankfully they are both okay. They shouldn't miss any time, Coach Boylan said. But yeah, the first day of training camp, already 2 injuries, Of course, that's the Chicago Bulls way, but thankfully there's nothing big. They're both fine as of right now. And then Jim Boylan talked about the point guard competition, and he said, "What I felt is an old school team that I'm going to make you better, and that's going to help us. Instead of I'm going to beat you out so I can beat you out, we know we're going to have to accept the roles. We know we're going to have to share." So yeah, like I said, the point guard competition is probably the biggest news of training camp. We're going to see who starts and who's the backup and who's pretty much the third string. And Boylan also said the point guard competition is a healthy thing. It's a positive thing for the team. It's a good thing. The other thing is we're trying to build a system where we have a point guard, but in a multi-handler system. Everyone handles it and brings it. I really like that. It would give the opponents and our team on offense a lot of different looks and keep the defense guessing. Like we could have White bring it up, Dunn, Tomas Satoransky, LaVine, and more. So I really like what he's trying to put into the Chicago Bulls offense. And there's this little clip of Otto Porter Jr. working out on day 1. I'll make sure to throw that up right now. And now on to day 2. Wendell Carter Jr. said he stepped on someone's foot yesterday, but he's all fine, like I said earlier in the video. And he said he's all good to go on to practice. Right now it doesn't hurt at all. But yeah, like I said, that's a really good sign to see that it was just a minor injury and he's fine already. And Wendell also said, "Coach is a lot more confident in me being more aggressive on offense, picking out my spots on the court, shooting my threes when I'm open. I've always made the right decision since I've been here." So he has a lot more trust in me to get more shots. Because like I said in a past video, Wendell Carter looked scared on the court sometimes last year and missed a lot of easy shots that he could have made. So I really hope he shoots way more 3-pointers and way more shots this year. And then Dunn was talking about day 2 of training camp, and he said, "Guys are competing, we're going hard, we're working on things that we need to work on. Still trying to build up the chemistry. I think the chemistry right now is getting better each and every day. So that's an amazing sign to see, because last year I feel like our chemistry was all over the place. So I really hope we get that down and make the playoffs this year, because that will be a big key, chemistry and health. And Dunn also said the passion is growing. Everyone is buying in. Everyone cares. That's the biggest thing. When you care, it shows you really want to win. Because last year, you know, with us firing Højbjerg in the middle of the season, I felt like not a lot of players cared and didn't trust Boylen. So that's good that everyone's buying in and grinding and working out before the season starts. And of course, you know, the Bulls wouldn't be the Chicago Bulls without injuries. You know, Chandler, Hutchison, and Kornet did not practice in day 2 of training camp because Hutchison has a hamstring injury still, and Kornet, I guess, hurt his toe. But thankfully, Gafford and Carter went full in practice and got through it. They got better today, which is important. So it's really good to see, because if both our centers got hurt, that would leave Cristiano, Felicio to start, and that would be terrible. And Coach Boylen was talking about team practices, and he said it was a tough practice today. We started out today's practice going really hard, and he said the team got pretty much tired and they fought through it, but he said that practicing tired is mentally good for us. But yeah, it's true. We need to build up our team's endurance, so they can play, you know, a whole game if they need to during the season. And real quick, I'll also throw up a quick video of Coby White practicing. And then on day 3 of training camp, Coach Boylen said he held out Otto and Thad today. We just felt like they needed a veteran day. They have practiced really hard and they have been here all September. So that's really good to see that Coach Boylen isn't, you know, wearing the players into the ground already. You know, he's giving the veterans some off days. And another negative sign was that Coach Boylen said Wendell Carter Jr. did not practice today because of his tailbone, and he is day to day. So hopefully he gets healthy soon for the season, because we definitely need him to make a playoff push. And then Coach Boylen said, what I want our guys to do is to take more ownership of their teammates, how we practice, how we play, how we lose, how we win, and have it mean something to them. And Zach LaVine was talking about the All-Star game. He said it would be great. Obviously, that's one of my goals. I had an All-Star season last year, but you got to have some wins behind that, which I agree. He should have been an All-Star last year, but you know, we didn't win any games, so nobody really noticed him. I feel like everything comes with winning. The better we get, the more we get noticed as an individual. So that's true. I expect the Bulls to make the playoffs this year, and LaVine or Lauri to make it the All-Star game. So I'm really hyped for this season. But yeah, by the time you guys watch this video, training camp day 4 will probably be happening. So I'll probably have another video up soonish.